John? It can't be. No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but Victor's dead. I'm sorry for your loss, all of you.
You're wrong, Victor's...
You're
He's
lying.
not dead.
You're lying.
I'm sorry for your loss, all of you, but it's true. Victor's gone.
Dad, Shane, like a ninja. Don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Dad, where were you? Don't listen to him. He's lying to us. He has to be.
Jack, just sit back. Why would John lie to us? Why would he tell us if Victor was dead if he wasn't? Okay. What happened?
Mika, what are you doing?
Who is that?
What are you doing here? I
Who
thought
is
you were
that?
spending the night at Destiny's.
Mama, there are a million cop cars outside and a body bag in here. Who cares where I'm supposed to be spending the night?
Sweetheart.
It didn't work out, okay? It didn't work out. I'm home now.
But I...
Tell me. Mom, tell me who's in there. Who died?
Oh. Hey. Hey, glad I ran into you. Why aren't you Capricorn? Capricorn?
Yeah, we were supposed to meet there.
Yeah, we were. 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you must be, because I waited, and I waited, but you never showed. Just so you know, it works.
Baz, wait. I can explain.
How did he die, John?
How do you think he died, Mom? From natural
Just
causes?
calm down,
I
Jack.
warned him to get the hell out of
Stop.
town. He wouldn't listen. He said no one was gonna hurt him. No one would make him run. Look what happened.
Do you know? How did he die?
He was shot. In his house. He was murdered.
Someone shot him.
Yes.
God, no.
Late, what are you doing up? I told you before, I can't sleep.
Right.
Since Jack's dad made sure that they wouldn't have to pay for what happened to Mom. And the storm was really loud. I went looking for you. You weren't here, you weren't in your room, so where were you?
I was out.
Yeah, well, I kinda got that part. What was so important that you had to go out in the storm?
It doesn't matter. What does matter is I am soaking wet and I need to put on some dry clothes.
Dad,
so I'm...
Why aren't you giving me a straight answer? What did you do?
Was Victor really murdered?
Yes.
What the hell are you so upset about?
Excuse me.
You were never on his side. You didn't give a damn about him.
How can you say that? He was my father for 8 years. He was the only grandfather that my daughter knew. Of course I cared about him, Jack. I loved him. And I hope he knew that I did.
Maybe you would have. If you hadn't turned your back on him the minute Scarface showed up.
I didn't.
Oh, please. You were all over the real Todd. Only me and Danny stood by our dad.
That's not because I didn't care about
He's our
Victor.
dad. Mine, Sam's, and Danny's. As far as I'm concerned, she's my only sister now.
Baby, let's go upstairs.
Mom,
Let's go
tell
upstairs.
me what's going on. Please tell me.
Baby, please, let's go.
I'm not going upstairs, okay, Mom? I'm not going upstairs or sitting down or whatever. You need to tell me.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay. I will tell you. It's Victor.
What? That's not Dad. That's not Dad!
I'm so sorry, Mika. It's true. Victor's dead.
No, this is a mistake. This is a huge mistake. Mom, listen to me. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
I wish it were a mistake.
No! No! That's not Dad. Danny!
Okay, Tomas, tell me what was more important than meeting your own son so you could listen to his new music.
Something came up.
Oh, well, that explains it then. It's cool. We're all good.
No, listen, I didn't get to finish. I got caught in that storm.
You made it here.
Barely. Streetlights were out. I couldn't see. Slid into the median, got a flat. Had to change the tire in the rain, and I got soaked.
You ever hear of roadside assistance?
I couldn't get a signal on my cell.
For 2 hours? Right. You know, you really don't have to try this hard.
Excuse me?
Come on, Poppy. I'm a grown man. I could take it. You blew me off because you didn't want to hear my music.
You think I didn't show up because of your music?
Well, you're handing me such a lame excuse. What am I supposed to think?
All right, Baz, you want to know why I didn't show up? I'll tell you why. Because I hate the fact that my sister didn't leave her husband the second she found he wasn't the man she thought he was. That's why.
Okay. So what were you doing about it?
I know that you're upset, son. We all are, but you have no right to talk to your sister.
I told you she's not my sister, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna calm down.
Stop.
I know what's going on. And so do you. We both know what happened to my dad.
We really don't know what happened yet, Jack, all right? We don't know.
Your mom's right.
Are you serious? Wake up, McPain. It couldn't be any more obvious.
What are you talking about?
That creep you welcomed home with open arms. Your amazing father, Todd Manning.
No, you're not.
He killed my father!
Mom, I'll show you. No, I need to show you. I need to show you. Please let me go, Mom. Look at me. I need to show you he's not dead. He's not dead in there. Did you see him? Did you see him? Did you look at him?
Yes. I saw him. I came home and I found him. He was dying.
So he was still alive, Mom?
He was still alive. I called the paramedics. I tried to get him to hold on, but I couldn't. He's dead.
No.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. He's gone.
Dad, where were you?
Okay. I went to see your mother.
You went to see Mom? Where?
At the cemetery. I went to her grave.
You mean after you had it dug up?
Okay, Shane, I'm so sorry about that. You have every right to be upset about what I did. You just need to know that
You what?
I was chasing after something that led nowhere. So tonight, I went back to the grave just to make sure that she was peaceful and safe from the storm. So I rearranged a few things and replanted some of the stuff that we put there, and I told her how sorry I was.
For digging her up?
Yeah. For trying too hard to make things right, for doing something that I shouldn't have done. Something she would have talked me out of doing.
Dad?
Look, I'm so sorry, Shane. I'm very sorry for what I did.
I'm sorry too, Dad.
For what?
Dad did not shoot Victor, Jack. He wouldn't do something
Stole
like
a gun
that.
from Aunt Dorian's safe. Why else would he do that? He wanted my dad
I
dead.
don't know that he did it.
What does it matter? At least Star's happy now, right? Aren't you happy my dad's dead?
How dare you speak to your sister?
Forget about her. Why don't you tell McPain
Stop
to
it!
find Scarface and haul him in?
You know, at a time like this, you'd think you'd stop acting like a jerk. We have an APB out on Todd Manning, but it's too early in the investigation to start focusing on one person.
Are you serious?
Jack, stop it.
At this time, we have no eyewitnesses. We do not have the murder weapon. All we have is your keys at the scene.
Shane?
I'm sorry about being so mad at you before. About what happened with Mom's grave. And for yelling at you for not going after Jack and his dad.
Shane, you have nothing to be sorry for. be honest, I needed to hear that. What you said was perfect. You're perfect.
No, Dad, I'm not.
What's wrong? Is somebody picking on you again? Huh? Is it Jack?
Okay. I'm gonna check on Scar.
I'm afraid to leave Jack right now.
Jack's gonna tell me what happened tonight. Maybe it'll be better if it's just the two of us.
All right. Just go easy, all right? I'll be outside. Jack.
I can take care of myself, Mom.
No one's picking on me. I don't know why I said that. I guess I'm just tired or something.
Well, then you need to get some sleep, kiddo.
I can't. I'm too wound up.
Okay, do you want something to drink? Hot chocolate or something?
Hot chocolate?
I don't know. Help me out here.
Well, sometimes at our old house, you'd be asleep and Mom would be downstairs watching some cheesy late-night movie. If I couldn't sleep, I'd go downstairs and watch it with her.
How many times I'd wake up and find you both asleep in front of the TV?
Those were like my best times with Mom.
Oh, I'm not Mom. No one could ever be. But hey, let's see what we can do, okay?
This is Blanca Morales from WVL News, broadcasting live from the home of Victor Lord Jr. And it looks like they're bringing out the body now.
So what happened to you tonight? How'd your keys end up at a murder scene? How'd you end up alone and unconscious outside the ER?
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't want water! I want to know what happened! Tell me what happened!
He was shot, sweetheart. He was shot.
What?
Someone murdered him.
You heard it here first, Lambview. Victor Lord Jr., who until recently was believed to be tabloid tycoon Todd Manning, is dead. Shot in his own home earlier tonight.
Let the ME know we're bringing the body by now.
Victor's the only one left. He has to be stopped. To take his life. I've done it before. But that was war. And in a way, so is this.
Why would someone do this to him? Why would they do this to him?
I don't know.
It's not fair! How could they do this to me? He's my dad! He's my
You don't have time to waste here. You want to find Victor's killer, you'll tell me what happened.
My mom,
What about her?
she found out Scarface had a gun. She wouldn't let me stay at my dad's. She made me go back to Handorian's.
But you ended up back at Victor's.
I went to bed, but I snuck out. I couldn't leave my dad there alone. Not when I knew there was a psycho out there waiting for a chance to shoot him.
So you ended up back at Victor's, and what happened?
I was at the door. It was dark. I took out my keys to let myself in. And that's when someone hit me.
Did you see who it was?
I guess I could see why you wouldn't want Aunt Taya to have anything to do with Victor. I just don't see what you can do about it.
Nothing, really. I mean, I told her how I felt when we fought. Felt like I had to drive around in the rain just to calm down. And when I realized I was running late, I tried to head back to Capricorn. That's when I got the flat.
So the whole flat tire thing was true.
Yeah, so it had nothing to do with your music at all, okay? In fact, I'd really like to hear it.
Yeah, some other time.
Don't you have it with you?
No, don't even worry about it. It's cool.
Listen, I have had a bad day. If there's anything I could use right now, it's some good music.
You're not gonna think it's good.
Well, let me be the judge of that. Come on, I'd like to hear it.
Please? Since you said please. You know, I actually think it's gotten a lot better since I started working with Star Manning.
Jack is wrong.
Yes,
I swear he is.
I know.
I'm not happy that Victor died.
No.
How could he even say that I am? Of course I'm happy that Dad came back. Of course I am, but that doesn't mean that I blame Victor for what happened.
Come on. Listen. Your brother is just... Sweetheart, he's upset. He's upset and he's taking it out on you, all right? You can't listen to him.
I shouldn't. Victor was my father for 8 years. Hey, Mom, he was Hope's grandfather. He was so good with her. And I loved him. So much.
I know, sweetheart. I know you loved him. I loved him too. I married him. Even after we separated, I was very, very connected to him. You know, Victor was a lot like his brother. That's why it was so easy for us to believe. Right? I can't believe it's gone.
Me neither. I told him that I still loved him.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you got to do that.
But when we found out who he was was trying to tell Taya and Danny and Jack that he was the real Todd Manning.
Sounds like him.
I ratted him out. I don't think he ever forgave me for that. I don't think he ever.
Come on. Someone must have surprised your dad.
In our house.
Right here.
Who would do this to him?
Hey, it's me, Blair. I need you to call me back. Something's happened. The gun that Dorian kept in her safe is missing, and I can't be sure, but I think Todd has it.
Mom, who killed him?
Sweetheart, I'm sure Victor understood that you had to tell everybody the truth.
Are you sure about that? You know how he was. You were either with him or you were against him.
Come on. He knew that you were with him. He knew that you loved him. And I'm sure that he forgave you.
But part of what Jack said was true. I was so happy that Dad came back, the old Dad.
Of course you were, sweetheart.
I was so happy to see him. And he was so happy to see me, but he was so mad at Victor for what he...
Yeah. He was very angry at Victor.
Do you think Jack is right? Do you think Dad killed Victor?
Officer Levitt, does the LPD have any suspects in the
What the hell are you
cold-blooded
doing here? This is a private residence.
It's a crime scene, and the public deserves to know what kind of murdering maniac is on the loose.
Out of my face, and you leave these people alone. A woman just lost her husband. A little girl just lost her father.
You can't do that. I have a First Amendment right to get to the bottom of this.
What kind of monster are you, huh?
Excuse me? You certainly are taking this case personally, aren't you, officer?
You get out of here, or I'm gonna book you for trespassing.
Whatever happened to freedom of the press?
Get out!
Fine, we'll go, but this isn't over.
Yes.
No, I won't let go of this story until the truth comes out about who killed Victor Lord.
Mom. Mom. Do you know who did this?
I don't know who did this, sweetheart. I don't know.
But you have to have an idea. You were here. You were here.
I've told you everything I know. The police are investigating, and they will find whoever did this.
Oh my God. He's gone. Mom, he's gone. He's really gone. How can this be happening? How can this be happening again? How can my dad be dead? How?
Did you see who hit you?
Not really. It was like 1 second I was opening the door, and the next I was waking up here. But what difference does it make? Scarface murdered my dad. Todd Manning had a gun. And that's what it felt like. It felt like someone hit me over the head with a gun.
But you're not sure.
It wasn't the first time he's done it. The creep clocked me in my dad's office a while ago, so it's no big deal for him to do it again. Especially if I was in the way of killing him. But you don't care about that, do you? You don't care about me. And you don't care about my dad.
Why would you say that, Jack?
Because you think I had something to do with Gigi Marasco dying. You think my dad fixed it so I could get away with murder. Now you're gonna let Todd Manning get away with killing my father so you can pay us back for what you think we did.
He's dead.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it just happened tonight.
Yeah, it must have. They were just taking out the body.
It's so weird. Jack's dad is in that body bag. I wonder what happened.
What do you mean?
I mean, I wonder who did it. Don't you?
That's what you think, isn't it? That I got away with it.
Yeah, Jack, that's exactly what I think. You got away with what you did to Gigi, and your daddy helped you. That makes you both low lifes in my book. But it's my job to find Victor's killer, and I'll do whatever it takes to find him.
That's it? It just stops?
That's all I wrote.
That's too bad. You know, I really love the way you arranged that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's fresh. It's evocative. Not bad. I'm sorry about the way we started out, you know, through music. I didn't understand it. I think I understand it a little better now.
Really?
I mean that.
I mean, you know, it's really all because of Star.
Yeah, her voice really complements your music. You guys make a great team.
Yeah. Musically.
Yeah. I've seen the way you are with Star. Do you want to be more than a musical team with her?
Dad had a gun, and he was furious at Victor for stealing his life, even though Victor did not do it on purpose.
I don't think that really mattered much to your father.
Do you think he could have done it?
I don't know, Star. John, how was Jack? Did he tell you anything?
No, he didn't see who it was. Someone thought to drop him off in front of the hospital.
His attacker? I mean, that's kind of weird, don't you think? Why would somebody knock Jack unconscious and then drop him off in front of ER?
I couldn't tell you.
Unless, of course, it was somebody who knew Jack and who cared about him.
Maybe.
All right, you know what? I'll say it because you're obviously not going to. It could be Todd. He could have knocked Jack out, murdered Victor, and then dropped him off here at the hospital. Right?
Star is a boyfriend.
That's not what I asked.
No, you know what? I really can't talk to you about this.
Why not?
Because aren't you, like, seeing or interested in her mom or something? Yeah, you got that right.
Beth. If it gives you any hope about Star, it's taken me forever to get her mom to trust me.
Well, yeah, that's because you're a slippery guy.
No, it's because I misunderstood.
Oh.
Tomas Delgado, what are you doing here?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. What I meant was, ¿por qué no ha detenido John McBain?
Wait, detained?
Do you know any more about who did this to my father?
I'm afraid we don't. Not yet.
When will you?
Danny.
It's okay. It's okay. Lieutenant McBain is heading up the investigation. We have CSI techs all over the property looking for evidence, and we're canvassing the neighborhood.
I hope you find out something soon.
I have to get back to the station. Maybe the two of you should think about checking into a hotel tonight.
We will.
I am sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Find out who did this to my father.
We're doing everything we can.
So what do you think, John? Do you think Jack surprised Todd when he was about to kill Victor?
You know, until we get a good look at the evidence, we won't know who attacked Jack or who killed Victor.
But you must have some idea.
For now, just let me do my job. And you focus on dealing with your loss. Again, I'm sorry.
Thank you. He's always right, you know. Using all this energy to figure out whether Todd killed Victor instead of dealing with losing Victor.
Why should you be detained? What is she talking about?
Didn't you know? The last time this happened, your father was arrested for shooting him.
Arrested for shooting who? The guy they thought was Todd Manning?
Yes, Victor Lord. Everyone thought you shot him last time, but he didn't die. Maybe this time you made good on it.
What are you talking about?
As if you don't know. Your sister's husband was murdered tonight.
As hard as this is for us, I think it's worse for Jack, and you need to go be with him.
I don't want to leave you, sweetheart. You're gonna be all right.
I'm okay. Okay, I think I need some time to wrap my mind around all of this. It's gonna be really hard to imagine Victor not in our lives anymore.
I know.
Do you have any idea who killed Jack's dad?
Does it really matter? The guy didn't spread love and peace. A lot of people hated him. Could have been any one of them.
Yeah, anyone.
The point is that we're done with him now. We don't have to walk around being mad at him anymore. We don't have to keep thinking about how he made it so that Jack wouldn't have to pay for what happened to your mom.
You mean killing her?
We're free from him now, Shane.
Good.
But that doesn't mean that we're happy about his death, okay? We're not gonna celebrate him being killed. Or anybody else. It'd be disrespectful to your mom's memory if we did.
Okay, no one's celebrating. But even though his dad's dead, Jack's still walking around free and easy.
Shane, Jack just lost his dad like you lost your mom. Would you call that free and easy?
Get out.
Jack, come on.
It's your fault Dad's dead. It's all your fault.
Dad, I said that I wanted Jack to be punished for causing Mom's death. And for his dad to be punished for covering it up.
And I told you I wanted that too.
And we swore that one day they would get what's coming to them. So, I guess they finally did.
You're right, I think that Jack and his dad got what was coming to them. And now it's time we get what's coming to us.
What's that?
Just a little peace. I think that we need to put all of this behind us, okay? We need to forget about everything we said about punishing Jack and his dad, okay? So what do you say we find that cheesy late night movie, huh?
Sounds good.
I'm sure there's probably something on your mom would have loved. This way we don't have to worry about any newsflash interruptions from Blanca Morales.
Yeah, Brody really took care of her. Man, he was steamed.
Yeah, he seemed kind of over the top.
Hey.
Hey.
Did Jack give you anything to help the investigation?
Not much. He couldn't ID his attacker. He's convinced that Todd Manning's the shooter. Tay and Danny leaning the same way?
They were too broken up to point any fingers.
What about you? What do you think?
Come on, Shane, sit down. Help me find the movie.
Actually, I'm kind of tired.
Yeah? Think you can finally stop thinking about Jack and his dad and get some sleep?
I think so. Yeah. Good night, Dad.
Shane! Sure you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You made me go back to Aunt Dorian's. I should have been there with Dad. I could have helped him.
No, sweetheart, you couldn't.
After all he
have
did
helped
for
him.
me, I wasn't there.
It's hard.
I wasn't there.
Jack,
I wasn't there.
it's okay.
I wasn't there, Mom. I wasn't there.
We just heard Body Dog. I'm so sorry for you guys.
Danny, yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't know your uncle very well.
He's my dad.
I know how much you loved him.
Todd Manning was the love of her life way before your sister met him.
I know that too.
Every man since Todd has been at best transitional, almost as if she was making bad choices to guarantee that she would never get over Todd.
You know, she's as much as admitted that.
Well, it's always been my fervent hope that she would meet someone who would help her end this Todd Manning cycle.
if that's the case, then I hope I'm the one.
So, no ideas?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I want to see if there's any word on Manning.
Well, it looks like the only person who knew the truth is gone. Victor's dead, and the truth will be buried with him. You're home free, son. You'll be my boy forever. And no one will ever know that I'm not your father. And John will never know that he really is.